All right, so I don't normally film these just because they're a little less exciting, but I figured just for the sake of getting something created, you know, this might be interesting, might end up being more interesting than expected. But we're out here at the family arena. You can kind of see it off in the distance. But we're here for the last autocross of the year. So when I'm not grid lifing the S2K, in order to make sure that I'm still getting to do race car stuff but on a budget, I take this little guy out and then we do autocross stuff. It's not super competitive because thanks to the composite body panels and a few other things, unfortunately it is in one of the higher, it's either SSM or XSA depending on what tire I run. So I've been running XSA because I wanted to run a 200 treadwear tire. I didn't want to buy Hoosier slicks for autocross. So that being said, on paper we're like I was the only one registered when I checked a couple days ago. Hopefully some other XSA showed up today, but this may be a non-competitive event and it'll just be easy points. I've been struggling to be competitive in this class because a lot of the cars around me have way better setups and way higher horsepower and yada yada yada. But this is the first event that I've done with the car with a different setup, you know, different alignment setup and with the wing. So I don't know, we'll see. But it's also, you know, you can kind of tell the ground is a little wet. So it's supposed to rain some more today. We'll see when it does, but at the end of the day, we're just gonna go out and have fun today. So yeah, the WRX is officially ready. Not too bad, not too bad. It's good to see you out here volunteering and stuff now.
Oh yeah.
It's always nice to have another brother out here.
Hey, loving it.
All right, Brain, let's see if you can remember this course now. Yep, I remember it. All right.
Pretty much just turns and then slalom at the end.
Yeah, it's just turns and stuff.
Yeah, just turns and stuff. Easy peasy.
Well, it is definitely slick out here today.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo! Oh, nope, that's, yeah, pushing a little, okay. Woo!
Oh, you barely missed that.
Ah, hit one. There's no grip out here right now. I'm seeing why people are losing it out on finish. Yeah, that was dirty.
Hey, you picked up two there.
Yep. So yeah, there is
came across 55.8 plus 1, 55.8 plus
oh, just plus one, okay.
Oh, just plus one?
Well, I might have hit it, but I might not have knocked it out.
Okay. I definitely thought you knocked it out.
All right, so that's sloppy as heck. I'm gonna have to adjust to that because it's like that's the worst thing is when it's like hot and sticky. This thing sticks like glue.
Oh, I get it.
But as soon as it gets cold, this thing is skating around. Like the worst thing is like you could actually probably feel it doesn't look like it, especially in video, but you probably even felt how like even when I wasn't doing like dramatic corrections, there's little booty wiggles where you can kind of feel it squiggling, and like those squiggles are the first telltale that something's about to happen. And those were happening at like my 60%.
It's like my Miata. I know how it is.
Yeah, it's just that feel. But either way, that's not too bad. Now we just got to actually put like a real time down and stop hitting stuff. So here you're not going to want to put on a ton of speed because the way that we start, it's like at an angle. Yeah, so if you give it too much spice, you're actually going to have to sacrifice a lot of speed to come back around the cone. Okay. So that was the mistake I made when I first launched through here, is I kind of gave it a few too many beans because I'm used to having like summer levels of grip and where I could really huck it in and it would still grip just fine, versus I'm gonna take it a little bit easier here to keep the rear end planted. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, there's way more grip now. I took that way too soft. All right, I went a little too fast through there, so I had to sacrifice a little speed. Yep, so I went a little too fast going into there, so I had to use more brake than I wanted to. Alright. I'm going to probably go into first here because I had too little speed coming through. Alright, that was a lot cleaner.
That was wild. Right behind Andrea. Oh my god.
Alright, I gotta get to the WX now.
That's awesome.
Alright. Alright, little buddy. Let's crush. Let's crush it. A little too much wheel spin there, but not bad. That was better. It could have been faster. Ooh, little too much. Didn't brake early enough there. Ooh, brakes are actually a little cold, that's why. Wow, lost it a little too much there. Yeah, that little squiggle there is what cost me. That could have been a 52.
Damn, that was nice though. That was sick. It's like, I've never been like actual in a race car, I guess. That was sick.
All right, Ron, what you gonna do, bro?
I'm gonna go fast. I got 2 seconds to make up. This is my last round to do it, so this is gonna be full spice. No spice on
I
reserve.
believe it too. You're off.
I gotta keep it in first there. That was a mess up. That was a mess up. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Yes!
0.52.0 for Johnson. 1.1 second improvement. Not quite enough to catch Andrea, but really nice improvement.
Not quite enough to catch Andrew, but I took a 1.1 off. That's always the fun of this sport, is you always know you could shave off a little bit more.
Yeah, is this the fastest run today for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That was the fastest run for today. And that was with a big slide in that back corner.
It's almost like reach your time, like, man, if I just didn't do that one thing.
Yeah, that would have been into the ones if I had kept it together there. You know, the wind just wants my stuff on the ground. That's just how it wants it to be. Either way though, yeah, it's just gonna stay down. Gravity wants it there. But yeah, that was
definitely after riding with you, I got a feel for how I should be driving, and then I think I did it a little bit better. So I was happy.
That's good. Yeah, because I think you ended up. What did you end up with in the BRZ? Or you were driving the BR? Did you drive both?
I did drive both, yeah. But I ended up with, I think lowest was 63.
There we go, dude. Yeah, that is a beautifully respectable time for your first time out. Like, I mean, to put things in perspective, I was still about 8 seconds off of what I would consider to be like the pace.
You're saying like with your recent money though?
No, I was talking about like when I first started.
Okay.
Like my second event, I was still like 8 to 9 seconds off pace.
Gotcha.
And yeah, because that's on, like, is that on the stock all seasons? Do you know? Those look like all seasons to me.
I'm not 100% sure. I think the backs are Yokohamas.
Okay, they look all seasony to me, so I'm gonna say all season. And if you're doing that on an all season, like I said, 3 seconds come off on tires alone. And so you're like, you know, you're 10 seconds off of my second fastest lap. So like,
It's hit or miss right now, but yeah.
yeah, no, that is perfect for a first event right there. And that time will just come down as you come to more events and get more practice. Because that's the hard thing, is because the seat time is limited in here, it does take a while to build it up. But like, especially if you really get into it, there's a bunch of different autocross organizations. So like, there's ways to squeeze it in at you know, in different weekends and get more seat time. Like the Misfit Toys events, you pay your $50 and then you run like the whole day. It's not competitive, but you do get timed for like the first half of the day, so you can look at times and improve. And that's like an awesome way to get a ton of just seat time and figure stuff out and sit with people and learn and all sorts of other things.
Yeah, it's been a blast. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate talking to you. Appreciate meeting you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and like I said,
I'm gonna follow you for
yeah, and just shoot me